Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Hope you are doing amazing as always. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at your life for the week of October 2025. I'm going to divide your reading up into different spreads so that it doesn't overwhelm you because I get a lot of messages out of these reads. But the first reading is going to be dedicated to romance for you. And the second spread is going to be dedicated to everything else that's going on in your life, specifically for those who are not really looking for love right now. That spread usually consists of career and finance, friends and family messages, personal spiritual development. Love can show up there too if it's meant to come through. But I will have timestamps in the description box below the video, Cancer, to where you can skip one for the other or whatever you want to do. Just a friendly reminder, Cancer, that I do get pretty nosy in these readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat, so please only accept the messages that align with you and leave the rest. All right, so enough about that. Let's get into what you came here for, your reading. All right, please tap into the energy of Cancer today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on in Cancer's romantic forecast for the week ahead, please? Cancer, love, October 2025. 2 more shuffles, please. 8-card spread. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, the person connecting to you romantically this week, how do they feel about you overall? We have the Page of Wands. This is fire energy showing up, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Page of Wands often shows up in someone's feelings when the connection is relatively new and exciting and someone's flirting with you this week, reaching out and messaging you. This could be someone that you've known for a while as well, but right now I'm getting a lot of fresh energy because this person is showing me a lot of excitement for what's going on with the two of you. But it's still like in that early stage. But we'll see. But it is letting you know that someone's messaging you. They're coming in very, very playful, very cute. All right, what's their true intentions with you this week? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Now, the 8 of Pentacles often shows up when someone's intending to put more effort into something or trying to put in, how can I explain this? Like if there's room for improvement, the 8 of Pentacles as intentions is to intend to improve whatever needs improving. But it is the energy of putting in the work. So around this time frame, Cancer, you got someone that's excited to talk to you with that Page of Wands energy. It's feeling very lighthearted and flirty. And they're feeling like they're getting back from you what they're wanting. And it's leaving them wanting to put in more effort. They're feeling like it's being reciprocated. Their behavior. The 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have met at the workplace or at the local gym or through mutual contacts or through Facebook, Instagram. 3 of Pentacles is usually connecting with someone with other people around, influencing it, or, you know, like bringing you guys closer to each other. I'll clarify all these cards, so don't you worry. How does Cancer feel about this person this week? We have the 9 of Swords. Now, the 9 of Swords tells me a different story. The 9 of Swords, Cancer, is telling me that this week, even if this person's coming to you with the right intentions, coming in very sweet and playful, you've got some worry of your own here. The 9 of Swords creeps up at us when we least expect it and has us questioning people's integrity, questioning people's true motives and intentions. Since this is showing up in your feelings for this person, you're feeling anxious on whether or not you can let this person get close to you. Okay? What is the potential challenge for Cancer this week? The 5 of Pentacles, fear of abandonment. There's some fear of abandonment floating around this situation right now. And since you're the one with the 9 of Swords, you may be feeling kind of apprehensive about letting this person get closer to you. It's like you'll talk to them, yeah. But when it comes to emotions, you may be holding back a little bit this week. Just trying to gauge how much effort this person's willing to give without you having to risk your feelings just yet. It's kind of giving, yeah, I'm going to see how much effort they put in before I feel safe to like start letting them know how I feel or sharing vulnerable stuff with them, things like that. So yeah, it does feel like it's a new connection. New-ish. New is subjective. What is Cancer's most likely outcome this week? The Star. Something works out in your favor. The Star as your most likely outcome in your love reading, that's pretty good. That's letting you know that some hope is restored. Your faith is being restored. And I absolutely love the Star card in this tarot deck. He's so cute. Perfectly imperfect. You may be feeling like feeling your love life is, you know, surrounding a perfectly imperfect love connection. What is your advice, Cancer? The Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords as advice, that's shutting down thoughts that don't need to be, you know, taking too much of your attention. Ten of Swords is the advice to cut any connection that is bringing you a lot of pain, a lot of just frustrating the heck out of you. Now over here, I got that you were fearful that this person would hurt you, not that they actually did anything to hurt you. Because remember, I'm feeling like this is a new person in your life, but the connection is in its infant stage where it's still growing, still maturing, where you're in that mindset of, is this person going to hurt me like the last person? It's like giving that energy. But if this is someone that has hurt you, definitely do what you gotta do. What's the overall energy for your love life right now? The Four of Wands. With the Four of Wands being your overall energy, Cancer, you're not playing around when it comes to the fact that you're looking for someone who's going to be a partner, not someone that you've got to coach into doing the right thing, not someone that you feel like you have to pull teeth to get them to open up to you, to commit to you, to really be there for you in a way that shows that they are all in. All right, you're wanting something to potentially lead to marriage. And with this person coming in, you know, with the intent to show up for you, I feel like your faith may be restored, but you're also not letting your guard down completely. I mean, at least for the week ahead, you've got some hope and faith here, but until I get a clarifier on this card, I won't know the conclusion for the two of you just yet. But that gives me good hope for you. What's influencing this? The Death card and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, for some of you Cancers, you're changing how you step into your love life right now. You're changing how you show up for yourself and show up for other people. Because you may feel like the ways that you were allowing people to show up for you before, or you were allowing yourself to show up for others, just didn't get you what you wanted. So you've made some big changes, okay? Changes that may be restoring your hope and faith, where at the end of the week, you're thinking to yourself, all right, I'm kind of glad I approached the situation like that. Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. All right. Let's first begin with this person's feelings for you. And then I open up to the Page of Wands again with the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, everyone already knows, is the card of someone checking up on you, keeping a close eye on you, looking at your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever social media that you have. And if you don't have social media, even YouTube, even though YouTube is social media, this is this person just texting you, asking you questions, really curious about you. Because we got 3 pages showing up here, which is giving strong confirmation that this is someone relatively new in your life. Okay? And that they're wanting to get to know you, Cancer. They're curious about you. You're intriguing them. And with the Page of Wands being here for a second time, this is someone that's very playful. Okay, very playful. And this is someone that may have not expected to meet you. They were traveling this one specific path. If you look at their feet's pointing in this direction. And then out of nowhere, they meet you, and now they're looking at your way. They're looking directly at you. It's like you got them to stop and pause what they were already planning to do, and now they're intrigued. Okay, what they were going to do, I don't know. Whether they were just focusing on their career at that point, maybe they were looking at somebody else, and now they're like, oh, whoa, hold on. Who's that Cancer over there? And I got the Six of Pentacles right underneath that, showing me someone that reciprocates. They don't just take. Cancer, I gotta admit, I kind of like this person's energy, how they're showing up. Now, if you're single watching this right now, this could be someone brand new that you're meeting around this time frame. And if you already know who this person is, it does feel like this is someone that is action-oriented and not just talk. Okay? And then I got the Ace of Cups right underneath the Six of Pentacles. So let's dive in a little bit deeper to their feelings, and then we're going to get into yours. Please tell me more about this person's feelings towards... Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. First of all, Page of Pentacles, another page. the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Devil. Ooh, the Devil. You got them thinking about you a lot, Cancer. And they've got their own reservations. They got their own fears too. With another page coming through, that's a lot of messaging, but it feels like this person's showing up in multiple ways. Like they're showing you their intellectual side. They're showing you their playful side. They're showing you their serious about the future side. They're showing you different variations of who they are so you get a fuller picture. And with the Knight of Cups being here, it's like the more that they talk to you, the more they start to get hearts in their eyes about you, Cancer. But what is this Devil all about? The Two of Wands is showing me that this person feels like they have to make a plan. They have to make a plan and make it soon. Ten of Pentacles is about long-term future, family, commitments, marriage, who I want in my life for the next 10 plus years. The Devil shows up when we have our own insecurities. So this person is dealing with their own bout of insecurities too, but they're not letting it drive this relationship. They might worry about you, whether you're to be trusted, whether you're not trying to use them for money, sex, attention, a babysitter if you are a single parent. The list could go on because I see the kids right here and I see money. The list could go on and on. This person is just trying to figure you out. And that's why that Page of Swords is there. So whomever this person is, Cancer, they just do a really good job at hiding any insecurities. So let's break down your feelings a bit, but I'm seeing progress. I'm seeing them go from a page to a knight, and that's good. That's a good sign of progress, steady progress. Clarify the Nine of Swords for how Cancer feels about this person, please. The Ace of Cups. Aw, Cancer. You're scared to let your heart open to them, but it looks like it already has. The Fool on the bottom. You're like begging to just say, F it, let me just go for it and see what happens. But then late at night, the worry starts to creep in, and that confident F it, let's just see where this goes, becomes silence, and the fearful thoughts become louder and louder and louder. You know, during the day when you're chatting with your person, it's so easy to be caught up in romance and love letters and flirting, things like that. But then when the phone stops ringing and you're laying on your pillow at night getting ready to get some sleep, all those worries start to creep in. Are they talking to anyone else? Are they just playing me? Are they just in it for sex? Are they non-committal? Like all those things start to float in your head. And it's perhaps because there's something underlining, Cancer, that you haven't fully processed yet pertaining to something else, is what it kind of feels like with that Three of Swords there. Something that you may be privately journaling, keeping to yourself. It feels like I have a Cancer that has had their fair share of abandonment and being hurt and being let down. And there's a part of you that just wants to say, F it, let me just enjoy this person's attention, and whatever happens, happens. Okay? And that could be why the Star is your most likely outcome. That could be landing on the day where you're like more hopeful. I do see the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles right underneath that, indicating that for some of you Cancers, you might be divorcees, or you were in long-term relationships that did not work out, and you put a lot of effort into it. There could be children involved, assets were involved. That's not for everybody. All right, let's get into this person's intentions, and then I'm going to break down the blockage. Clarify this person's intentions with Cancer this week. Yeah, I am getting a lot of networking with you and this person. Like you guys have some mutuals maybe? Or I'll get to that when I get to that. I don't want to jump ahead. It's just the fact that I got two of my work cards showing up here. And then hello, King of Pentacles usually comes up as a boss. Like I'm getting that you guys initially started your connection surrounding someone's job. Whether someone was a customer or someone was a colleague. clarify that Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Death card. And then I see the Ten of Cups. So this person is reflecting on their history in dating and wanting to make improvements and changes because of something else that did not work out in their life, Ten of Cups. This person is just trying to learn and grow from past relationships. It's like they're learning what doesn't work and what does work. Now, if this is someone that you have a little bit of history with, this is someone that's missing you right now and nostalgic and wanting to reach out and see how you're doing. But I'm strongly getting that this is someone that you've maybe known for under a year. It's definitely going to be subjective, okay? You know, someone coming out of a 40-year marriage, starting all over in their love life, is going to see new being like 4 years, you know? Someone fresh out of high school, new to them is 2 days. Clarify that Five of Pentacles. Why is that showing up in the blockage for Cancer this week in their love life? Maybe your work is stressing you out and that's why you're kind of like stressed out and unable to enjoy this connection. Why the Five of Pentacles? Seven of Cups. Two of Pentacles. You're worried about doing something on your own and left carrying everything. I got the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups, when it shows up in the blockage, is confusion. You know, and the Two of Pentacles is juggling. It's weighing out the pros and cons. But how do you weigh out the pros and cons if it's covered in so much confusion? It's like, even if you spend this time weighing out the pros and cons, you're still gonna end up being confused. And it's because of some fear coming through with the Devil. Some of you guys were dealing with a Capricorn. I'm strongly getting an ex Capricorn is affecting you in regards to you moving forward with somebody else. Take that however it resonates. Give me another card on the Five of Pentacles. Ten of Wands in reverse in the Tower. Hold on, my phone just notified me something. I got the I Am app installed and I just got an alert that says, I am a strong and capable being. Felt like sharing that with you because I was doing a reading. Now the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in the upright as the challenge kind of shows me a Cancer that is kind of apprehensive about going up that hill to try it out again. It's like you want love, you want happiness, but all the effort that you put into it just to not get to the finish line feels very daunting to you. So it's like you're connecting with this person and it's exciting, it's cool, but there's a part of you that's like, oh, do I really want to put in another 6 months into getting to know someone and then just for it to not work out? That's exhausting me. You have feelings for this person and this person does with you, but the fear of the unknown, the fear of all the effort not eventually leading to the end result has got you strained here. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Now the Hanged Man in reverse, that's already seeing a different perspective, already seeing, you know, multiple angles to where one can be supportive and cooperative. Four of Pentacles is still holding back a bit and playing it safe. And that's where the Page of Swords is coming in, where this person is trying to figure you out before they go all in too. You guys have like similar feelings towards the situation. It's like they know what they want, but they're not gonna like share everything if you're not reciprocating. All right, clarify the Star as the most likely outcome for Cancer this week in their love life. The High Priestess and Justice, Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, when the High Priestess shows up as the outcome for the week, it's my spirit team's way of saying, Baddison, mind your business. And they need to mind their business too. Just kidding. It's pretty much saying what the outcome holds is something that you need to discover in real time and not get, you know, any preview on it. But the Star is letting me know that it's good. It's good, but they don't want to tell you everything. Okay? And even if you do a tarot reading, it's like, nope. But it works out in your favor, whatever it is, with that Justice card. And that's Libra energy. We're currently in Libra season. Justice is all about something working the way it needs to. you know, getting what you deserve, however that means for you. But the star is restoring hope and faith. It's getting a wish granted. But something needs to be a secret right now, or remains private right now, or something needs to be discovered in real time in order for all the other stuff to be, you know, like for example, just for example, let's say that you and this person are not meant to work out, but there's a big life lesson between the two of you that is important for your soul's growth. If this reading would have said, Cancer, you and this person don't work out, you'd be like, all right, screw it, I'm going to block this person. And now you've missed out on that lesson that you signed up to go through with this person, because what's the point of moving forward if it's not going to get the result you want? But it's still going to have an importance to it. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to work out. I mean, the star shows me you happy. But that's just an example of what I'm getting at. There's some sort of important soul lesson here, and they're wanting you to go through it without having all of the information about how it's all going to work out. Okay, clarify Cancer's advice. Why the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength card. This is pretty much saying that whatever's hurt you, whoever is like not there for you, cut out contact, let that be done, and focus on new foundations, new beginnings, which is essentially saying don't compare a new person to an old situation that might be unrelated to you guys' karma together. There's good karma and negative karma. They're showing me that there's a opportunity that is becoming more aligned with you day by day, and it's something that you're manifesting, but earth energy moves slow. So it's something that's slow but stable. It's stabilized. And Strength card as your advice is talking about having patience and, just giving yourself a lot of encouragement, if you will. So let me get the hidden messages, and now after I pull the hidden message from these oracles, if you're in limited communication with someone right now, I will pull their hidden feelings, and then we'll make it into our general portion of the reading today. Actually, let me get a card on that Four of Wands. The Nine of Swords and the Empress and the Lover's card. Look at that. The Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So Cancer, it's confirming what I said earlier. You have so much love to offer. You got so much love to give. You're feeling very drawn to someone with that Lover's card. But late at night is when those thoughts come in and just keep you just tossing and turning about the future. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Someone may have been dealing with someone that was all about just getting attention and, wanting what they wanted, didn't want to be vulnerable, or did not want to apologize for something. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Regret. I wish this never happened. Now, this is my no contact group. Should have been done, dragging on, already over, denial. For some of you Cancer, something is dragging on while something new is trying to enter your life. So if you got someone that leaves you and loves you, leaves you and loves you, they're asking for you to cut that off and make space for someone to come in that is in alignment with what you want. Because for some of you, maybe you haven't even met this person and you're still energetically attached to another situation that is very confusing. It's just very on and off, where you feel like you should have been done by now. Healed, not hooked. Freedom, detachment, clarity. So yeah, for some of you Cancers, this is someone that's coming towards you once you detach from something that is not working out for you. Silence is its own kind of confession. You gave me the sweetest dream and the hardest reality. Ooh, that one should be felt. A lot of people can relate with that one. In any given situation. Friendship, romance, family. All right. Now for zodiac signs that came up in this reading, before I get into the general reading, strong Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces here, but it doesn't mean it's a Pisces that you're dealing with. It's just telling me that there's a lot of 12th house energy you know, hovering around the situation. Taurus is here, Libra is here, Leo is here, Aquarius. It could be any zodiac sign though, don't worry about that. Oh, and Gemini right there. Now, if the love reading is the only reading you're staying for and you're not going to watch the general portion, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl Cancer if you don't mind. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. 2 Ds, not one for Baddison, and every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read. I just did a recent one, so it's fresh. If you want to know a perspective into your love life for the next 7 days, it's going to be in the description box underneath this video, titled All Signs Their Feelings for You. Click on it and you look for the Cancer timestamp, boom, another love reading. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. All right, that was my no contact group. All right, Cancerinos, I'm going to start the general reading in a second. Timestamp is in the description box. You don't have to watch me clean up. Oh wow, I'm getting quicker at my cleanup. Look at that, look at that. 1 second. Oh, it's getting to the bottom. Hey Cancer, welcome to your general portion of your reading. Here's where I look at the other things that are going on in your life for the next 7 days. All right, Cancer, what do we have for Cancer for the next 7 days, please? What is going on with Cancer? We can talk about career, money, personal spiritual development, friends, family. What's going on with Cancer's life this week? Who's all in it? 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer. First card out for you is the Knight of Wands. Next up we have is the 4 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are getting really jazzed up and excited about a financial opportunity, something that is going to bring some more security your way. You might be saving up money right now. You may be acting very frugal, and you're looking towards some sort of new opportunity for you. Okay. For others, there could be, you know, talk about you and your reputation at the workplace, and it's securing your reputation because the 4 of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn, and Capricorn rules over the 10th house, which is associated with public image, public recognition. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a financial opportunity coming towards you, Cancer. Someone's wanting to talk to you about something. And for those of you who work for yourself, this could be a new client coming in or new customers, new vendors. We have the 6 of Swords. That's you moving on from something stressful. I like that. We have the 2 of Wands. You got a choice to make. We have the King of Wands. It's Leo's court card, but also Aries and Sagittarius. Ooh, we have the Tower, major for Scorpio. But it's directly under the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. So this Tower may already be activated and you're moving forward from it, 6 of Swords, to a more stable place. Some of you guys may have dealt with a layoff where you transition to a new company. For others, if you're a business owner, you may have had a rough couple of months and things are starting to become balanced again. And you're feeling like you're coming out of the worst part and gaining your footing again. Your advice is the 9 of Pentacles. Nice. Your challenge this week, Cancer, we have the Lover's card, major for Gemini. And your theme this week, Cancer, what is that, 6 of Wands? Yeah, 6 of Wands. And the overall energy we have is the Justice card, Libra energy, influenced by the 4 of Wands. Ooh. And then I see the Death card and the Strength card right underneath that, and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may be moving. I'm getting that strongly for someone all of a sudden. Because the Justice card to the 4 of Wands, that could be signing new lease agreements for a home, a property, because the 4 of Wands can talk about home, living arrangement. signing lease papers, or applying for an apartment rental, or this is escrow on a house you're purchasing. You may have gotten the funds that you needed for a down payment. For others, there could be some peace being restored in the home if you live with other people. Like there could have been some drama, things like that. And for my Cancers who are married or looking to be married one day, there could be some more excitement in the romantic home front is kind of what that's aligning to, or you know, heading towards. All right, let's get some clarifiers, because I do see the Lovers card in your blockage, indicating that there's a choice that needs to be made, and it's going to need to be made both using your masculine and your feminine energy. And I feel like I got that for you for your October monthly. I could be mistaken. Ooh, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. For some of you, you're scared about cutting something out in order to venture out to something new. Or you feel like you have to make a sacrifice in order to gain some sort of stability. Clarify the Lovers card as the blockage. The 3 of Wands in reverse and the Justice card in the upright. The Queen of Wands, 4 of Swords, Chariot. Now, oftentimes when the 3 of Wands shows up in reverse, Cancer, it talks about a delay. It either talks about a delay or an already failed attempt at something. And the Justice card clarifying, again, remember, when it's in the blockage position, I reverse the energy. And the Justice card in reverse is something that didn't work out in your favor, or something was not fair, or something wasn't, you know, it's just something wasn't lining up. And it's stressing you out. But I'm strongly getting that you've got some sort of success surrounding you, and that something wasn't really meant for you and something better is. It's kind of what it feels like. Like sometimes we want things so badly and then we don't get it. We get really beaten down on ourselves, and then we discover something much better, and it's like, oh, okay, now I know what happened. Clarify that 6 of Wands for Cancer's theme this week. The 7 of Swords in reverse and the Sun in the upright. Oh, wow. Something's coming to the surface. Something is going to be clear as day. No secrets. No secrets. Oh, wow. A lot of attention is being thrown to you, Cancer. It's being thrown to you. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but they're showing me a lot of attention being thrown to you. I need another card on that, because with the 2 of Swords being there and the 5 of Swords right underneath that, sometimes the 2 of Swords can talk about being in denial about something. And then the 5 of Swords supporting that could be in denial about one's role in some sort of conflict, or, you know, hold on, let me get a card on that. Tell me more about that 7 of Swords in reverse. Because the 6 of Wands is Jupiter and Leo. The Sun is Leo. Leo is ruled by the Sun. The Sun highlights things that the Moon, which is the Sun's opposite, tries to hide. Like you're worried about something now. Tell me more about this. That could be why that Tower is there. Something work-related. The Wheel of Fortune. Dang. The Wheel of Fortune is all about what goes around comes around. The Wheel of Fortune is all about reaping what you sow. It's all about fated events. It's about your destiny. It's about karmic lessons, things like that. There's some sort of karmic lesson coming to a completion this week, and it's going to shake things up with the Tower, but for your highest good when it's in the upright position. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups right underneath that. There's some sort of lesson here, some sort of big life lesson, Cancer, that's going to help you in some regard. So let's clarify that Knight of Wands. Please clarify that Knight of Wands. The 8 of Wands, you might be traveling for work, or what you do is something that you can do while traveling, like working from home, or what you do can be like checking emails while you're on a flight. Temperance, and then I see the Tower running out there, putting out fires right here. Some of you guys might be a firefighter. The Knight of Wands often comes in as a firefighter in my readings. Some of you guys have a really important job where you're out there just helping the collective, Some of you could be healers, work in the medical field. Someone here is being seen for the value that they have. Like this week, Cancer, you're going to be seen for what you bring to the world. Like without you, it's not the same. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting off of that. Like you help out a lot more than you know. But I'm also getting some other attention being brought to you. Clarify that tower, please. Because we got the tower here. Clarify the tower. What is this tower all about? The Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, for some of you, this is related to your romantic love life. For those of you Cancers who are engaged with romantic activities, there could be a big surprise or shakeup when it comes to one's love life. And it's connected to that Nine of Swords that we had in that first reading, if you remember, for those of you who watched that first spread. But it feels like something is immediately replaced with excitement. Like some sort of fear gets replaced with excitement. Where someone might think to themselves, oh man, I wasted all that time worrying for nothing. And I see strong stability here for you, Cancer. Nine of Pentacles, and it's coming up as your advice. Some of you are getting out of your head this week and grounding your energy and remembering what's out of your control does not need your attention if it's interfering with your well-being, your mind, body, and soul. And I feel like something else going on is like a part of a karmic lesson where it's meant to happen anyway, there's no control around it. It's one of those situations where it's like, I might as well just let it happen. It's going to happen anyway. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Hermit. That kind of co-signs with what I said earlier, where there might have to be like some sort of sacrifice in order to accept something in its place. But the Page of Pentacles usually offers something reliable. Okay, some of you guys are going to think long and hard about whatever this is. Influencing that is the Knight of Swords. So Cancer, I feel like there's a opportunity coming towards you where you're going to really take a moment to like withdraw your energy and really use your discernment on whether it's something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and fulfillment. Why the Nine of Cups or Nine of Pentacles as their advice with the Nine of Cups in reverse? Nine of Cups in reverse can sometimes be someone codependent on something, needing something outside of themselves for happiness. And the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is saying, don't look outward for your happiness, look inward, because it's there all along. You have happiness within you. And that right there is going to shift your reality and your energy in your favor, where you're going to start seeing things working out for you. This card got my attention, and it might be connected to that Seven of Swords in reverse. Let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden, your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. For some of you Cancers, there's something that you may feel like you got to get off of your chest this week. Like you want to tell someone the truth about something. It doesn't have to be that you were carrying secrets or a lie or anything like that, but you could have been holding back telling someone the truth about something, and you want to get it off your chest because it's stressing you out holding it in, and doing so might bring positive results. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space, cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. So I feel like Cancer, this is a big week for a lot of you in many areas. I feel like your energy is like relocating, rearranging. And I got a similar message for Virgo. It's just like, it's like something's being swept around. It's not leaving your life, but it's being swept around, relocating in order to, give you more support in different ways. I hope that made sense. I don't think that made sense. I tried. All right, so on that note, I hope this reading helped. I enjoyed reading for you. It was an honor. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are interested in booking private reading, all the information is in the description description box below. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read. The most recent one is in the description box below the video. It'll give you another perspective into your love life for the next 7 days. On that note, later Gators.